Chimps are extremely strong, and baboons can become incredibly abrasive. Both are territorial and have a hierarchical system in place. Have you ever seen battles between chimps? What about baboons taking on chimps? If you want to immerse yourself in the amazing world of chimps and baboons, keep watching as we look at brutal hunting moments by chimpanzees, baboons, and macaques. Number 15. Chimp versus duck. In Chester Zoo, a mother duck and her 12 ducklings wander into the chimpanzee enclosure, and the chimpanzees go crazy, throwing fits. At least one chimpanzee attacked another for killing a duckling and threw the mother duck into the air, while other ducklings were grabbed and most likely squashed. Number 14. Chimps kill squirrel. A squirrel is chased by 4 chimpanzees at the San Francisco Zoo. For a while, they play around with it. After that, one of the chimps barely bends over, bites, and kills it. Then again, he hasn't finished either. He holds the squirrel up to the crowd and shows it off. I guess he figures he might as well put on a good show for humans if he's going to be their source of entertainment. At the Oregon Zoo, this poor squirrel is being tossed by this chimp as if it were a pizza being flipped in a restaurant. The squirrel is flattened and killed in no time. Number 13. Chimp versus chimp. A power struggle is going on between these chimps as some of them try to impose their rules. The chimps chase and harass one another, and it's not clear what's going on except for the fact that there is a lot of confusion and commotion. According to research, this chimp's death was not a surprise. The chimp who was slain was the former leader of the Senegalese savannah colony. He was the alpha for 2 years before being overtaken by younger males and spending 5 years in exile. He had tried for years to rejoin the group, but was slain in the process. Members of his previous gang can be seen groping, biting, and assaulting the body in this photo. At one point, a member of the group attempts to wake up the dead chimp by moving its body. Researchers who had been studying the group for almost a decade buried the body after observing their behavior. Chimpanzee homicides within one social group are known to happen, but there have only been a few hundred documented cases. This alpha male is attacked by members of its group as they gang up on him. The chimp has his back turned to them most of the time and is the victim of numerous attacks. This adult chimp has snatched a baby chimp and has climbed a tree and is beating the poor baby chimp. Other chimps are trying to prevent it from doing so, but the chimp pushes them around. I guess he's the new dominant male and is killing the previous dominant male's offspring. These chimps are picking on one of their own and they're not going at it lightly. They're violent and relentless. I don't know what this chimp did, but he isn't welcome around this group. Number 12. Chimps attack raccoon. Zoos demonstrate both the beauty and cruelty of the animal kingdom. A raccoon became trapped in the chimp cage at the St. Louis Zoo and was unable to escape. The chimps were harassing the intruder, throwing it around and sending it flying. Initially, the chimps surrounded and pursued the defenseless raccoon as it attempted to flee. The raccoon dashed across a large boulder, narrowly avoiding the grasp of the primates. One monkey, on the other hand, grabbed its tail and threw it across the enclosure. Another chimp caught the raccoon by the tail as it attempted to flee through a drain pipe. Someone speculated the raccoon's head got stuck in the drain pipe. It is possible that this is how it got in. Another chimp began punching the raccoon when it was defenseless. What a shame. Allow it to leave. Allow it to pass. Some people found the raccoon fight amusing. I'm not sure if that was intended to be humorous, because seeing a living creature in distress, even if it's a pest like a raccoon, is never enjoyable. Raccoons are notorious for sticking their noses where they don't belong, with the following results. The chimps gave the raccoon a piece of their mind because it had not been invited into their enclosure. Number 11. Chimp attack humans. This chimp goes bananas and attacks this man. You can hear the chimp yell obscenities at the man, while its handler is trying to take control of the situation. Chimps are extremely strong. The handler finally manages to get the situation under control. All the chimp wanted was a small cup of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. A chimpanzee escaped from its enclosure in Hi-Fi Wildlife Park in East China and was captured by police. A group of visitors can be seen running through the park's gates as the escaped chimpanzees pursue them. Observe the chimpanzee's attack on this man and you'll get an idea of just how powerful a chimpanzee is. This is an incredible display of strength and power, and it kicks the man onto the floor without even trying too hard. Number 10. Chimps attack monkey. Our thumbnail shows a chimp biting into the arm of this dead monkey. The chimp has already torn the arm open and is chewing on the muscles and tendons. These chimps are on the lookout for the colobus monkey, one of their favorite foods. The male colobus attempts to scare the chimps away, even though he isn't much bigger than they are. He fearlessly continues and shouts out to the rest of the team. Reinforcements arrive, and they intend to complete the task. The whole family gets involved in the hunts. The catch is excellent, and there's plenty of meat to go around. A community-wide hunts like this brings members of the family closer together. There is a lot of action high up in the trees as this chimp is looking for food. The little monkeys panic, and for good reason, when a chimp snatches one of them up. Chimps have sharp teeth, but to kill prey, chimps hit their prey with lethal force against a hard surface. They are extremely strong, so a small monkey like the one in this video has no chance of surviving. It's incredible to see how aggressive chimps can be. You can see this chimp digging into this dead monkey. Chimps are not the friendly vegetarians we were told they were. They do eat a diet mostly made up of fruits, but it's obvious they are omnivores and will eat other animals. Number 9. Chimp versus baboon. This chimp has discovered several juvenile baboons with whom to play. This level of closeness, complete with teasing and laughter, is quite rare in the wild between such dissimilar creatures. The chimp's mother isn't overprotective, but she does keep an eye on her child in case he gets into mischief, which he appears determined to do so. He's chosen a huge monkey who refuses to participate in the game. That is sufficient for the mother. He calls her oldest, who is tormenting the giant baboon after picking up her youngest. The mother scares the baboon away with a well-aimed rock. The angry baboon reappears a few minutes later and assaults the young mother. The baboon undoubtedly detects this female lacks the confidence of the other mother and continues to torment her. She finally succeeds in chasing the monkey away. A baboon is harassing these two chimps, and one of them seeks protection from the other. Even when the baboon is attacked by the stronger chimp, the baboon attacks the weaker chimp. Finally, the stronger chimp chases the baboon away for good. In this area, baboons outnumber chimps by a factor of 4. The two species coexist peacefully for the most part, but the baboon is a competitor for food, so conflict can arise. Even a young chimp can intimidate a full-grown baboon because he has the intelligence to use a weapon. The bluff works, but the attacks can be very real at times. The group of chimps has captured and killed a young baboon. They'll gorge themselves on its remains. Chimps are not the gentle vegetarians that scientists thought they were, but they are a formidable predator, sometimes cooperating to hunt and stalk their prey just like humans. Number 8. Chimp attack leopard experiments. These researchers planted a fake leopard where this group of chimps could see it. The leopard even moves, and when the chimps see it, they pick up branches and hit the leopard with rage. They are so aggressive with it, it's insane. But one of the chimps approaches the leopard and smells it, and after it senses it's fake, it dismantles it and plays with its head. This is one smart chimp. Number 7. Japanese macaque. These monkeys attack this monkey without holding back. They are aggressive and bite and hit the poor victim. You can see the injuries on the monkey after the fight. He has an open wound on his arm. This monkey seems to be eating this baby monkey, but the little monkey manages to escape and swim further out into the water. The only problem is the horde of monkeys is following his every move, and this little guy will eventually have to get out of the water, so it doesn't look good. Number 6. Baboon versus leopard. When a leopard attempts to hunt a baboon in a tree, the baboon nearly kills the leopard. Baboons have a reputation for being aggressive and defensive when they meet a leopard, even if the leopard is not attempting to pursue them. In fact, leopards have been known to be killed when baboons are swarming in numbers. In this video, the leopard survives and learns an important lesson about baboon hunting, namely that they should be hunted at night. Because baboons have poor eyesight, leopards can see 6 times better at night than baboons. This leopard can't even get to the beach for a little relaxation when a troop of baboons immediately attack the leopard, and the big cat has no other choice but to flee as fast as possible. A cheetah or leopard cub has been abducted by this baboon. It's impossible to tell which one it is because the baboon has it wrapped under its arms and we can't see it very well. Number 5. Baboon versus impala. This fawn was taken from its mother by a baboon, and the baboon is holding the fawn on a rock high enough to protect itself from the fawn's mother. At this point, the baboon is unconcerned about the mother and continues to eat the fawn. Baboons are vegetarians for the most of the year, but that doesn't stop them from hunting impala like the baboon in this video. The baboon chases and bites this small impala while it is still alive. Even after the baboon has torn off nearly half of its body, the poor little prey is still alive. This mother impala seeks revenge after these baboons killed her fawn. The killing of the fawn is not in the clip, but you can just imagine how heartbroken this poor mom is, and now she's trying to get even by chasing after the baboons. This time, a baboon captures a fawn and even bites some flesh off its back. The fawn's mother charges the baboon, who repels the mother by stretching out his arm and putting his hand in her face. Unfortunately, the mother is powerless to save her child from the clutches of this baboon. Number 4. Baboon versus Lion. We've all seen baboons act violently when they're threatened, and they don't back down. They operate together as a team and will face lions if they have no other option. An adult baboon, on the other hand, is perched high in a tree, clutching a lion cub. I'm curious if that baboon revealed to the cub how cruel its parents are, and how they wouldn't hesitate to devour a baboon, or if the baboon is promising the baby it will look after it. The cub is small and vulnerable, yet the baboon does not appear to be harming it. Another baboon comes over to assess the situation before departing. The baboon walks a little with the cub in its arms before starting the grooming process. Thus, it appears that the youngster is getting a day at the spa as part of this package. After climbing a bit higher in the tree, the baboon decides to descend to the ground, still holding the youngster in its arms, as we hear the cub lamenting itself. Once on the ground, the baboon simply scampers away with the cub, and we don't see them again. Baboons are tough, but they're not supposed to be able to challenge a lion. However, in this video, this young lion tries to assault a baboon, and the baboon chases the lion. Even when the lion comes for a second wave of attacks, the baboon stands his ground and challenges the lion. Unfortunately for the baboon, he was too ambitious, and when the rest of the pride comes running, the baboon is ambushed and has nowhere to go, and it is all over for him. But that doesn't matter. The clip still shows that the baboon stood up to one lion when the pride wasn't around, and that's an incredible achievement. Number 3. Baboon versus Crocodile. A troop of baboons can take on a huge cat if they organize themselves, but I'm not sure how well they'd fare against a crocodile in the water. This video demonstrates how a group of baboons can destroy a smaller crocodile. Not all the baboons are brave enough to leap over the crocodile at once, but a few are braver than the others, and once they do, the rest join in the frenzy. The following video shows a baboon fighting for its life in the jaws of a crocodile. I have to say, the baboon's strength is astounding, especially considering the crocodile's great jaw pressure. The poor baboon manages to flee, but it appears it is suffering from terrible injuries, and there are no hospitals in the area. Number 2. Baboon versus Cheetah. If there is one cat a troop of baboons can challenge, it's the cheetah. These baboons do not back down from a coalition of cheetahs, and although the cats could probably take a baboon one-on-one, these cheetahs are careful and vigilant. Things heat up, but the conflict lasts only minutes before things get back to normal. The cheetah's retreat only makes the baboons more confident and more aggressive. The troop is taking no chance with the cheetahs. It's not about turf. It's about security and the safety of their young. When baboons work together, they can become very dangerous. This troop of baboons chase away a cheetah that was trying to make a kill. The baboons gang up on the cheetah, which is not a big cat, so it doesn't hesitate to flee. Number 1. Baboon battles. This baboon chases all the other baboons to show he means business and he wants to rule. He finally chooses a victim, a female. He attacks her on a tree branch and tries to make her fall to the ground, but she holds on to dear life with all her strength. By the time he is done, there's no doubt about his intentions. There will be other casualties before the day is through. A younger baboon challenges the alpha male's rank so he can rule the troop. With each encounter, the challenger inches his way up the male hierarchy until he is second only to the alpha male. Most of the baboons here are trying to kidnap one of the baby baboons, but the baby moves away and mom looks out for her young and defends them against the kidnappers. This sentry notices an intruder entering his territory, and he immediately chases him out of there. Baboons are territorial and work together to keep trespassers away. I must say, I was shocked by the violence many of these chimps demonstrated. Every time I see a chimp, it looks so friendly, but I guess they have their moments as well. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below. Well, that's our look at brutal hunting moments by chimpanzees, baboons, and macaques. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.